But life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
The action always in full swing near the French Quarter, and tonight is no different here in New Orleans, Louisiana. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. D.A., take it away.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on activity. He said, I'm going to outwork you.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Derrick Rose is out there with Cooper, and it's Capella in at the 5. And for New Orleans, the talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. The guard pair, Graham and Alexander Walker. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. Midway through the season, are teams still trying to find their identity and evolve, or is it just a matter of building on what you've already got?
I think there's still some steps in small parts of evolution of a team, Kevin, but at the time when you get into 25 or 30 games, coaches are really familiar and helping players establish a rhythm to the number of players they're going to play, the rotations they're going to play in, the nights when they need more offense and how they're going to lean on guys, the nights where they might need more defense and play certain lineups. That's still pretty much the foundation of what they're going to be the rest of the year.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Randall outside. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Takes the 13-footer. He can't get that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him.
And it seems like we have an invasion of players in the league from Canada. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, one of the latest first-round picks from the North.
Yep, 2019 GA, Alexander Walker, 17th pick in the draft. And he's really close to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In fact, they're related. That's his cousin. And they did this really cool jersey swap the first time that they faced off against each other. And SGA actually got the best of him in that game, scored 23 back in 2020. But Canada providing some incredible talent to the league the last few years.
And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Here's Alexander Walker.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic LU jam.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
The pass to Cooper. Lets it go from deep. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Leading by 5.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Takes a 3. The rebound by Cooper. Knicks trail by 3. Trying to get open is Randall, and that one drops for him.
Yeah, he's going to find a way to score. RJ sniffing out the opportunity there.
It's Ingram on the wing. New Orleans moving the ball around. Valanciunas finds Graham. And the call will be against D. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Williamson. The basket is good off the assist from Graham.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Here's Cooper coming off a solid outing against Miami. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Driving to the basket.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Barrett kicks to Rose. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Ingram. Passes it to Graham. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Capella. Randall no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Down low. No good from Valanciunas.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
And the Hornets scoring with a whole new group out there. And then for New York, Nerlens Noel checks in for Clint Capella. Toppin comes in for Randall. And quickly in for Derrick Rose. Now, here's Nunn. 11 points for him in that last game against Minnesota.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Quickly. Here's Cooper. Pass to Toppin. Clock at 6. Here's Cooper. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Pelicans leading by 5. The pass to Murphy. Back to Burks. LaCree. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
None with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Burks' shot is good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. And slam dunk by Noel.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Nunn passes to Burks. Over Cooper. No good off the back of the rim.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage. How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And so here is New Orleans following the score by New York. There's the drive. Burks can't get it to go.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Now, here's Nunn. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Burks can't get it to go.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here in this quarter.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And New York making a change here.
Shooting 1.
A free throw drops for Quickly. Pelicans trail by 4. Now none. They need this. The shot, no good. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Knicks out front, up by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And the former league MVP, Derrick Rose.
We know what we have to do, and we know when we...
And Rose, Greg, so respected around the NBA.
A great teammate, and, you know, not the most outspoken by nature, but so comfortable in his own skin. His teammates all ears when he does speak up.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Fournier out there with Anthony. Then there's Cooper. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Toppin in at the center. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against the Heat was a man on a mission. He scored 40 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
They're going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Kendrick Nunn, the undrafted guard, he made a big splash, Brent, as soon as he entered the NBA.
Yeah, really trying to find a way to not just score the basketball to make the impact. It's playing out a pick and roll, trying to make the right decision. But he absolutely can go out there and get you a bucket.
Here's Nunn after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Quickly against Nunn. Clock is at 3. From 13. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Cooper's got his 6th rebound on the night.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes even when you play your best.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Pass to Hayes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first half. To halt the run, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Here's Cooper. 12 points for him. Puts up a 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Here's Graham. Williamson trying to free himself up.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here he goes. Cooper, the pass to Randall. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Randall's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. Here's Ingram. Second chance shot. Missed it, even after all those chances. Randall passes to Cooper. To the inside. Noel. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Passes it to Graham. Here's McBride. Finished off the break. McBride's got 7.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
To the left wing. Hayes the pass to Williamson. Knicks with the rebound. Cooper's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett's got 4 this quarter.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the...
And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Ingram and Williamson are the forward. The guard pair, Graham and Alexander Walker. And it's Valanciunas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Cooper lays it up off the glass. Cooper's got 17 now.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Graham. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. It's Barrett on the wing. Here's Cooper. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw by that putback there, he's just completely locked in. They're getting full contributions from him right now.
Pass to Alexander Walker. A three-pointer, no good. The Knicks leading by 20. Cooper the pass to Capella. Here's Cooper. To the wing on the left. There's Rose with the 3, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up with.
Valanciunas against Capella. Now the pass to Ingram. Back to Valanciunas. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Al Horford's checked in for the Pelicans. Alec Burks comes in for Devontae Graham. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Toppin's checked in. Here's Cooper. Knocks down the 3 ball. Cooper's got 7 now in this quarter.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Nice game. Great performance by D.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. And then for New York, Anthony comes in for Barrett. And quickly in for Rose.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
New York with the ball. Right now on a 14-0 run. Offensive rebound. Here's Cooper. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Burks on the wing. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Burks has got 7 points in the game.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And stolen by Horford. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Cooper. Horford the pass to Alexander Walker. Burks looking around. Shot clock at 6. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Substitution.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Hayes is checked in for New Orleans. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Alexander Walker. And a switcher also for New York. Fournier is checked in for Clint Capella.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
He hits the second from the line. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult. But in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Here's Cooper, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
And it's a feel-good night from behind the three-point line, racking up a ton of threes.
Nerlens Noel checks in for New York. Cooper the pass to Toppin. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Hayes. Back to Nunn. The rebound by Cooper. Cooper's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. The three ball. It's rebounded by Hayes. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Horford trying to free himself up. Burks' shot is good.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Burks against Cooper. This one for three. Drills the three-pointer. Cooper's got 30 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Nunn passes to Hayes. Doubled by Cooper. Burks. Horford trying to free himself up. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. Taken away by Hayes. Now, here's Burks. 9 points in the game so far. There's 45 seconds left in the third. He feeds it to Hayes. Basket good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Cooper. 30 points in the game. To the middle. Hayes with the steal. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. The fast break chance. Out to the wing. New Orleans moving the ball around. Nunn against Cooper. And he drives in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Toppin. And so it's the New York Knicks ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
These will make substitutions. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Cooper. Fires the three. It's good from long range. Cooper's got 33 points.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
On the court for the Knicks. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Cooper is out there with Rose. And it's Capella in at the 5. Home in the paint. Graham, the pass to Alexander Walker. And the wing jumper offline.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
He takes it in.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
The Pelicans have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's Williamson, and Capella sends it back. And they're able to recover. They get it back, and it's Williamson missing. For New York, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Floats one up. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Cooper. Pass to Alexander Walker. Williamson trying to free himself up. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play. Looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Ingram outside. Pass to Williamson. Here's Alexander Walker. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Inside, and Randall throws it down.
Randall with a great effort there, up and athletic and at the rim.
And there's the pass to Williamson. And, Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Valanciunas, good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances
2 minutes
in the paint.
remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Capella, the pass to Cooper. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Williamson. And oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
That's his first.
Well, the defense coming at Zion's shot.
Knicks substitution.
1:30 left in the game. Into the lane. Cooper. Pass to McBride. Here's Cooper. Another shot. And he banks in the layup. Cooper's got 39.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for D.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
Here's Cooper. And again, New York with the triple.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Williamson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Hayes. Jones comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Stone in for Kendrick Nunn. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Jones dishes to Burks. Knocked away. Shot clock at 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Anthony.
Personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for New Orleans, Alec Burks.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. New York calls timeout. They lead by 30. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, D.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Launches a 3. No good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
got the rock from all the boards drop. They saw the rock and tried to walk on. Play fair, give them a clue, bare feet in the street. No, it isn't the shoes. Try stop me, they like me. I found them keys and drop freeze. I'm just a young man. Keep trying to search like I'm Jumpman. I don't really care about who it is. They wanna see me not shooting it. Black Panther and low sway pumas. See me on the court like okay boomers. Now keep singing. I can't find a lie. So I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing. I can't find a lie. So I keep pushing. So I keep pushing. Now keep singing.
Like Cassian, click. They don't want to learn half the handles. Holes in the game like the ball and sand. They feel the mood in the street. They see they move when I speak. They see what I do with my peak. Dream team, I do it on my sleep. Whoa. Back to reality, back to the ball. Mama mentality. If you need me to score, just give me the ball. What I do when I call belongs in the gallery. Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all be the boss, you don't wait. We beat the yard. 80,000 years beyond the paint.
Now keep singing. I can't find a lie. So I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing. I can't find a lie. So I keep pushing. So I keep pushing. Now keep singing.
Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all miss a shot you don't take.
So let me shoot that. I've been doing that. You've been doing this. We've been doing it tough. That's love. That's right. That's love. That's right.
My place, my home, my veins, ice cold.
I've been doing that. You've been doing this. We've been doing it tough.
My place, my home, my veins, ice cold. I've been doing what I want. They been doing what they told. Push it!
Now keep singing. Doing it tough. That's love. That's love. That's love. That's love. That's love. That's love. That's right. That's love. That's right. That's love. That's right. That's love. That's right. I've been doing that. You've been doing this. We've been doing it rough.
Yo, what's up, man?
Stay focused on your workout.